Letting go doesn't make you heartless. Sometimes it's the most loving thing you can do for both of you. Today's reflection is tender and maybe a little painful, but it's also powerful. We're talking about those relationships we've outgrown, the ones we've stayed in out of guilt, habit, or hope. Even though deep down we've known for a while, they're no longer right. If your heart feels heavy every time you think about that connection, this is for you. Not all relationships are meant to last forever. Some were meant to teach, not to stay. Let's start with the truth. We often hold on to people longer than we should. Why? Out of loyalty. They were there for me once. Out of guilt. I don't want to hurt them. Out of nostalgia. But we used to laugh so much. Out of fear. What if I'm wrong? What if I regret it? We convince ourselves that caring equals staying, that walking away makes us the villain. But is that actually true? Over time, you might notice you feel smaller when you're around them. You edit yourself. You shrink your needs. You walk on eggshells to avoid tension. You start questioning your worth. But instead of leaving, you try harder. You pour more energy in. You over-explain. You overcompensate. Until one day, you're not sure who you are anymore inside that relationship. It's not selfish to leave what's hurting you. It's self-respect. Some relationships were perfect for the version of us that existed then. But now you've grown, you've changed, and maybe they haven't. That doesn't make either of you bad. It just means the relationship no longer aligns with who you're becoming. Holding on tightly to what no longer fits doesn't preserve connection. It suffocates it. Here's what detaching with love can look like. A gentle release, not a dramatic exit. A quiet boundary, not a loud goodbye. A choice to stop chasing, not a rejection of love. A decision to protect your peace, not punish the other person. It might mean unfollowing. It might mean taking space. It might mean grieving the version of the relationship you hoped for while honoring the truth of what it is now. And that is love too. Detaching with love doesn't require drama. It just requires honesty. You don't need a long explanation. You don't owe anyone a TED Talk on why you're stepping away. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is, "This no longer aligns with who I am. I wish you well, but I need to go." That's not cruelty. That's clarity. And clarity is kind. You're allowed to choose peace, even if it disappoints someone else. When you let go of what's draining you, you make room for what nourishes you. You create space for friendships, partnerships, and connections that honor your boundaries, celebrate your growth, accept your truth, not your performance. Walking away isn't a failure. It's a doorway to something more aligned. So I invite you to ask yourself, is there someone I've been holding on to, not out of love, but out of fear? What would it feel like to gently release that connection? Can I allow myself to detach with compassion, not shame? Letting go doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care enough to choose growth for both of you. You deserve relationships that meet you where you are, not where you were. Letting go with love is still love. Sometimes it's the most honest kind. Thanks for being here today. This reflection might feel heavy, but it also holds deep liberation. You don't have to stay where your soul no longer fits. You're allowed to choose peace. You're allowed to change.